Right now, whether you realize it or not, we are all participating in this massive global game. It's a game we play every single day, from the second we wake up to the moment our head hits the pillow. I'm talking about the global financial system. And you know what the truly terrifying part is? Most of us were just dropped right into this incredibly high-stakes game completely without an instruction manual. Look at this number, 85%. Over 85% of society is living in a state of constant financial anxiety. We're talking 1, maybe 2 missed paychecks away from absolute disaster. And the crazy thing is, this is happening despite people spending 15 to 20 years in school, memorizing calculus and history, taking on massive debt, and sacrificing their best years working 40 to 60 hours a week, all for a piece of paper. Which brings us to a huge gaping disconnect. Why does hard work not equal wealth? Well, it's because society taught us how to earn, but it deliberately hid how money actually works. We're taught to just sweat it out. But wealth isn't about how hard you sweat. Think about it. If hard work alone was the secret to getting rich, construction workers and janitors would literally be the wealthiest billionaires on the planet. Instead, building wealth is really about understanding a hidden set of economic rules. So in this explainer, we are going to break down the exact framework the 1% uses. We're going to cover the velocity of money, decoupling time and income, the stealth wealth system, the speed of execution, and finally, escaping the rat race. Consider this your masterclass to demystify these rules so you can finally beat the system. All right, let's jump right into law number 1, the velocity of money and why you absolutely need to ditch the savings account trap. Growing up, probably the biggest lie we were ever told was that we should just save our money in a secure bank account. Traditional banks absolutely love this advice. Why? Because they take your cash, pay you a pathetic 0.5% in interest, and then turn right around and invest it to make 10 to 15% for themselves. The wealthy view money entirely differently. They don't see it as a resource to be hoarded. They see it as moving energy. Dead money, sitting still, just loses value every single second to inflation. True wealth is built on velocity. And to track this, elite investors use a mathematical shortcut called the Rule of 72 to calculate exactly how fast their money is compounding. You simply divide 72 by your annual rate of return. Let's contrast these two paths to really put this into perspective. In path A, let's say you leave $10,000 in a standard savings account, earning a 1% return. 72 divided by 1 means it's going to take a staggering 72 years for your money to double. By then, inflation has completely ruined its purchasing power. But look at path B. You deploy that same $10,000 into a high-yielding index fund or a cash-flowing digital project pulling a 12% annual return. 72 divided by 12 equals 6. Your money completely doubles every 6 years. This brings us to a really powerful mindset shift. Every single dollar is a financial soldier. You've got to stop looking at money as a safety net to hide under your mattress. Your job isn't to let your soldiers sleep comfortably in the barracks, right? Your job is to send them out onto the battlefield to capture more dollars. Moving right along to law number 2, decoupling time and income and escaping the hourly trap. Listen, if your income is tied to your physical presence, you will never be wealthy because time is a hard ceiling. It's an unchangeable mathematical limit. No matter how incredibly smart, talented, or energetic you are, you only have 24 hours in a single day. Even if you charge $50 or $100 an hour, your absolute maximum earning potential is mathematically capped. And worse, if you stop working to take a vacation, get sick, or just spend time with family, your income instantly flatlines to zero. That's not financial freedom. That's just a highly paid cage. The 1% focus entirely on leverage. They transition from being active laborers to asset builders by prioritizing 4 distinct forms of scalable leverage. First is labor, having other people work for you. Next is capital, having your money work for you. Then there's code, software, apps, and algorithms working 24/7. And finally, content, digital media that stays online forever, selling for you while you sleep. Your goal absolutely must shift from earning a higher hourly wage to building an automated ecosystem. Which leads us to law number 3, the stealth wealth system, and killing hyperconsumerism. Society has this insidious way of keeping people broke through a psychological trap called lifestyle creep. We see it all the time. The moment the average person gets a raise, they immediately funnel it into a higher car payment, a premium gym membership, or the newest smartphone.
Stealth wealth, however, requires incredible discipline. It's the conscious, deliberate choice to lock your cost of living at a baseline and aggressively funnel 100% of that surplus capital directly into your investments.
And this exposes a really deadly trap: looking rich versus being rich. Society constantly feeds us this completely fake image of wealth. We're talking designer logos, leased sports cars, flashy gold chains, but real multi-generational wealth, it's practically invisible.
The ultra-wealthy just do not seek validation from strangers. Look at billionaire tech founders who wear basic, unbranded clothing simply to eliminate decision fatigue. Or take Warren Buffett, who still lives in the exact same modest home he purchased way back in 1958. True wealth is quiet. True status isn't some shiny car that immediately depreciates the second you drive it off the lot. True status is having absolute, total control over your calendar.
All right, on to law number 4. The speed of execution and the death of analysis paralysis. In today's hyper-fast digital economy, you absolutely cannot wait around for the perfect market conditions. Perfection is the enemy of progress. I see people fall into analysis paralysis every single day. They'll spend 6 full months reading, buying better camera equipment, and trying to design the absolute perfect logo for their new online business, and after half a year, they haven't made a single dollar. The market does not reward your overthinking. It rewards data. And you literally cannot get data without taking action. If you want to create a platform, use whatever smartphone is in your hand right this second to script and record your first project. If you offer a service, go pitch your first client today and figure out the exact operational details once they actually pay you. Move fast, fail fast, and iterate. Fix your mistakes on the fly and hit success 10 times faster than the person still sitting on the sidelines waiting for clarity. Because clarity, it's only found in motion.
Finally, law number 5, escaping the rat race and the paradigm shift. Let's quickly recap these 4 laws of wealth so you can really lock them into memory. 1. The velocity of money. Keep your capital moving into cash-flowing assets. 2. Decouple income from time. Stop trading your incredibly limited hours for survival and start building scalable leverage. 3. Stealth wealth. Focus on growing your net worth, not your outward appearance. And 4. Speed of execution. Kill your hesitation and become an aggressive action taker.
So I want to leave you with this provocative thought today. Take a really honest look at your own life and ask yourself, which of these laws are you breaking the most right now? Reflect on that. Drop your plans in the comments below, share this explainer with someone in your circle who might need a financial wake-up call, and whatever you do, start building your systems today.